Now making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon is Lane McIntyre, 6 feet, 155 pounds, fighting out of Rock Island, Illinois, and Central Illinois Combat Club. This is one of the ones that, looking at the card, that you had to circle. This should be a good one here.
Oh yeah,
title fight
sure.
and everything, man.
Oh yeah. Lane also did a lot of working out with Big Five. He got a lot of one-on-one sessions in with Junior Hernandez. He got a lot of sparring with Randy Mead, Phil. That's why you see a few Big Five guys back there coming and showing him love. I know he's definitely from the Illinois Combat Club group, but he made some trips down and got some extra sparring in. He stepped outside of his comfort zone, which for me is very respectable always when you're willing to go get it in with a group of guys, a different group of guys, and to travel to step outside of your comfort zone. I mean, it's just shows how much you really want it. So I'm excited for Lane. I'm excited for the whole fight.
Yeah, Lane was saying that this is the best camp that he's ever had, man. That has to give you that extra edge of confidence, knowing that the camp that you just completed after you worked and had a great team and went around to a few different camps, to know that this is the best shape you've been in, the best opportunity that you've had to walk into this octagon for a title fight, man. It has to feel great walking in right now.
No doubt. He looks in great shape. Is that some new artwork he's got on his chest? You know, he's looking. He's got a nice haircut, man. Look good, feel good, fight good, man. So he's ready to go out there and fist fight people, man. And I've watched him in the gym this past few weeks. I got some rounds in with him. I held some pads for him this week, and he's still got some pop to him. You know what I mean? So look for that double left, man. Look for him to add that left up and try to land that big kick. Kid's he's learning and he's working. So I'm excited for him.
And he mentioned that said that you will hear and knew at the end of this fight. So it's kind of a guarantee right there. I like it.
Hey, you know it's real when they go and make a shirt before it.
Hey.
Only a couple people do that.
Yeah, he's taking tips from somebody I know.
Junior.
Him? Junior? Are you sure?
That dude's a professor. Michael Shipp.
Now making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon is Michael Battleship, 6 foot, 155 pounds, fighting out of Mayville, Wisconsin, in Third Heaven Martial Arts. Definitely not a stranger to Caged Aggression right here.
Oh, made his first trip out to Sturgis, wasn't it? That was the first time he fought for Caged Aggression.
Yeah. And that's where he broke his arm too.
Yeah, that's a good one to start at.
Yeah, ended up breaking his arm. But
did he?
Yeah.
Ouch.
It was either arm or it was his shoulder.
I always remember the leg check. You know, I always remember the check. You know, this leg snap.
For sure.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Well, he checked somebody's kick and they snapped their leg at the River Center. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, but this guy, man, definitely all heart. Somebody that, had to take a lot of time off to recover from his injury.
Yes.
And came back even better than he was before the injury. So,
Yes.
man, just so much credit goes to him.
Yeah, he's a very, I'm not going to say he's an emotional fighter while he's fighting, but, he brings a lot of emotion into the cage. And, win or lose, he's very emotional after the fight, and he puts a lot into this, I feel. And he gets a lot out of it, at the same time.
You got to find your science. You got to find your reason why, what drives you, what pushes you. And if emotion helps you, then never mind my philosophy of no emotion. You know what I mean? Then go out there and let your emotion flare and get into it and get into groove and feel this mat on your toes and put that cage on your back and handle business, because whatever gets you to flip that switch is what you have to do. So if emotions drive him, then let him be emotional, full of emotion, and let him go out and handle business.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't agree more.
He's excited, though, and he looks in great shape, and he looked extremely comfortable walking out.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds for the Caged Aggression Amateur Lightweight Championship, powered by Ducky's Formal Wear, Galesburg. Introducing first your challenger, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at 155 pounds. He trains with the Central Illinois Combat Club. Joining us from Rock Island, Illinois, Lane McIntyre. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at 154 pounds. He trains at Third Heaven Martial Arts and Combat Dough and is sponsored by Hearth Roofing and Construction, Frowley Rentals Incorporated, and River Valley Motors. Joining us from Mayville, Wisconsin, he's your current Caged Aggression Amateur Lightweight Champion, Michael Battle Shipp!
Lane McIntyre in the red corner, Michael Shipp in the blue corner. Your referee for tonight's action is the boss, Bruce Allen, Jeremy J.D. Dorsey, alongside Zach Micklewright and Sean West. Let's watch some fights.
Shipp is pretty aggressive coming out and taking center of the cage. That's kind of unlike him.
You think? I feel like that he almost does that every time.
I don't
he
know.
did it versus DeWolf.
He kind of is.
He obliges the battle. You know, he's just with it. He's like, okay, you want to do that? Let's do that. I don't know, though.
Sometimes I feel like inactivity is something that I can remember about him.
Yeah.
I know talking with Mike before the fight, he was saying that this was one of those situations where, you know, he feels like he knows everything about Lane since they've been teammates before. They've rolled on the ground multiple times, so he doesn't feel like he can surprise him with anything.
Oh, I didn't even realize that they were former teammates.
If Mike can just throw that left arm that he has, he's posting on. If he can throw that on the other side of his head, it'll help him throw his hips around. But Lane's doing a good job.
Need to go the opposite direction now here.
Lane's doing a good job of getting his hooks in. And he's low on his back, so what he's trying to do is he's trying to get higher so that he can get those hooks more around his waist instead of around his knees. Down inside.
There you go. He's got great hips there. He's showing. Got the body lock and keeping him on his back. You know, that could have been an easy spot for Shipp to stand up, and he kept him on his back with that body lock.
I know Lane has worked a little bit with Junior on that setup. You know, on that wall work right there. How to pull those hips off the wall or cage, for instance, and so that they don't have so much leverage to sit up into a chair and use the cage to walk up. So what he did was he pulled his butt off of the mat. See how his right arm is wrapped right under the small of his back? He's using that, and he can control him. He can pull him back. So what Mike's trying to do is he's trying to create the space. He's trying to create space. You see he's trying to slowly slide out, creating the space.
Good posture there, standing in the guard. That's a good way to keep him from creating too much distance.
Great sweep there. Good wizard. Watch the throw. You got to go back to his feet.
Defense here. Kept him from body locking and getting the takedown. And a nice outside foot sweep there.
Great job
awesome.
by Lane.
Almost right into the mount.
There
He's got side control. He's got a sick darce going on here.
He needs to flatten out. He's not going to get it with that arm around his hip.
He needs to sprawl out and get low. Get his hips down.
Good job recognizing.
Great whizzer there.
Yeah, and good job, you know, not holding on to it. You know what I mean? Sometimes guys can sink something in and they think they have it and they burn their arms out by squeezing too hard. Did a good job by recognizing he didn't have it and he let it go. 10 seconds in. 10 seconds left. Throw those legs to the side. Throw a big bomb. They can't throw up kicks as an amateur, correct?
Right, no kicks to the face.
Yeah,
high-level action too. You know, that was great grappling displayed there. I mean, pro level, honestly.
I'm going to go ahead and say Lane took that first round with dominance on the ground.
Yeah, for sure. Great transitions, good passing, great whizzer when he got back to his feet. Shipp had some good opportunities to get takedowns, and he defended well with the whizzer. Got that outside leg trip. He looked great in that first round.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say his training's showing. Now, Mike, the thing about Mike is, man, he's a fighter. Whether that be in the cage, whether that be out, whether that be making weight, whether that be losing weight, whether that be returning from injuries.
Yep,
the kid,
scrapper.
You know what I mean? He's got it in him. It's built into his system. Breaking through adversity is, and he don't break easy. So I like to see how Mike comes out and responds to being on his back most of that first round.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to make some adjustments here.
We're going to get back to the action.
Cage popped out. Yeah, so the cage tore. The turnbuckle leather tore from the cage, so now it's lifting out. So what they don't want is the metal to be showing and someone to hit their head on that.
Good right there from Shipp, throwing good combos there.
Got to throw his lefts. Got to throw his lefts. Guys have to understand the tools, man. When you're right-handed and you're fighting the southpaw, your go-to is your left hand. Right-hander, your go-to is your right-hander. Right hand. You have to understand what tools work against what tools. You know what I mean?
And you always have to jockey for that position. You know, being a southpaw, that's obviously something that
that foot position
always worked on. Yeah, you got to get your lead foot on the outside of the
You
other
are one of the
opponent's
reasons.
feet.
You and Anthony Nachi are one of the reasons why I understand southpaw so much, man. And I ain't gonna even go that far and say that I understand southpaws, but I love the style, and I've sparred enough against southpaws and right-handed fighters that I understand that you have to. You know, MMA is situational, man.
Yep,
Got a
like
low blow there.
Shipp caught him with a low blow.
Looked like he caught him with a couple.
Great sportsmanship
little ones
by
there.
great sportsmanship by Mike, man.
They
To
both
let him go.
recognized it.
He didn't have to stop. Bruce didn't see it. I wouldn't have stopped unless Bruce broke it up.
Sure enough.
You know, I'm a professional fighter, but so to show that mercy is great on his behalf. Shake it out. Always sucks to get nut. I'm pretty sure I'm the only double nut shot in LFA history. Me and Melvin Blummer, we both blasted knees and double nut shot each other. Josh Barnett had fun commentating that one. They made a gif out of it.
Double nut shot.
Yeah, 2. Bow, we both threw it at the same time. Slam. Except for I wasn't hurt. He was. I just acted hurt.
Here we go, round 2 continuing in this matchup between Michael Shipp and Lane McIntyre.
Good body. Lane really needs to plant. He's circling to that right. He needs to plant. That left hand is important, man.
Yeah, he's losing that foot battle. He's stepping, but every time he gets on the outside and Michael Shipp counters, steps back and steps back in on the outside.
Michael Shipp responds well to being punched.
Oh! Nice toss there.
Great toss. And great to end up on top.
That was a counter there. Michael Shipp tried to go for that hip toss, and
Yeah.
Lane McIntyre countered it big time. Put him right on his back.
Yeah. Took a page out of old Greg Humphrey's judo page.
You don't know who you're messing with.
One thing I like about Mike is he's staying busy. Even though he's on his back, he's still peppering. He's full of energy. Look at him creating the space. I really want Lane, that guard open. I want him to trap one of them foots and pass. But Mike's doing a good job, and if he gives him enough space, Mike will stand to get on his feet. You know what I mean? And pretty sure Lane's trying to keep him on his back for a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough to stand there and see he hooked his heel there and he recognized it and dropped low again.
Yeah, especially after that, he reversed it with that sweep with those with that.
Yeah, they're in the first
sweep.
round.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the small adjustments that fighters can make in between rounds. You know, they recognized that the last time. Now he's not getting both of his heels as close. He's burying his foot here. He's kind of trying to go for like an ankle lock or a heel
Half
hook.
crush, yep. Oh, that was it. Oh, I'm feeling those crossed over here.
This fight has really turned out to be a great chess match. Both these guys are very skilled. You know, 2 rounds into it, you can't even decide who's getting the better part of this fight.
Right.
You know, this is an awesome
Only
fight.
reason why I got Lane is because he's on top. Is considered a neutral position anymore. So and with Shipp throwing punches back off of his back, I'm curious to see how the judges see it. Do they see it as Lane being dominant because he's on top, or do they see it as it being a neutral position? They're both trading. You know what I mean?
Right.
So who's winning that round? Me. I'm old school a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that that Lane won because he was on top. He was controlling the fight, right? He dictated the takedown and got the takedown. But Mike did a great job off his back. He threw submissions at him. He definitely threw punches at him.
He also did really well on his feet.
He did.
You know, so
He
that
did.
fight, that round could go either way, really.
So yeah, exactly. So who's seen it from which side of the cage? Which judge? And
Right. This could be a rubber match going into the 3rd round.
yeah.
We could be
Fortunately,
1-1
there's
here.
five rounds. You know.
We got 5.
right. Title,
We got
baby.
5.
Okay.
I saw both of them got their mouth open a little bit. Oh, I don't like that. He's winning. Shipp's winning that foot battle.
Good rights and a good left from Shipp. And he gets the takedown, drops down into a guillotine. That's pretty deep.
He got the pass.
He's passing to the wrong side.
He is. Unless he's going to go out the back.
And that's deep on his chin, so he could be in trouble. But having the one leg out, regardless of whether it's the left or right, he could be in trouble.
Here it is. He really needs to sit up. He needs to lift his head up. Oh, good job on Mike Shipp.
Looks like he's getting out here. Good job, though. Looks like he's going to end up in the top position.
Nope. Good job on Mike Shipp, man.
Yeah, that was excellent.
He's durable,
good
man.
Transitions.
The guy keeps on going, don't he,
He's
JD?
durable and stayed calm the entire time, man. It's real easy to freak out in a situation like that, but he knew exactly what he wanted to do, and he was able to shake free.
Yep.
Now he has top position.
Great pass. Great pass. Lane needs to dive under with that right arm and go for an underhook. If he's been working with
Junior.
Junior.
The overhook there, that guillotine attempt, that's not really going to get you too far.
No.
He needs to get that underhook.
He needs to go T-Rex arms and then swim with that right arm under as Shipp tries to pass.
Yeah.
Junior special. So Junior Hernandez is who I keep referencing, if you guys are wondering. Teaches a great setup on standing up from being on your back.
And he's
basically
giving his backup right here.
He is, and I want to say stand up, but I don't know how good that is for these guys. I've stood up my last 2 fights in MMA and I lost, so he needs to really defend those hands.
The chin.
2-on-1.
He's got his chin tucked, but it looks like he's in some pain. There it is.
Wow.
Great fight.
Great fight, man.
He earned
Great
that.
fight.
Mike Shipp wouldn't got that.
Man.
Yes, he did.
Shipp is a battler, man, just like his name says.
Battler Shipp.
Randy Mead next, gentlemen. I'll be back.
Yeah, Shipp is a scrapper, man, and we all know how tough Lane is, man. Lane will be back stronger than ever. But
Yeah. Both these guys got the grit, man, and it really just, when it comes down to it, Shipp got the good transition there and made the most of it. He capitalized on one small slip up of Lane McIntyre, and it got him no W.
Yeah, that's the interesting part, is that I would say for most of that fight, McIntyre was in control, but all it took was that one little bit, that one little mistake, and Shipp was able to take advantage of it. And you have to give somebody like Shipp credit for being able to do that.
Oh, absolutely. The kid's a battler, man. He's got that determination in him to get the job done, and here's what he did. It took him 2.5 rounds, but he finally he got that opportunity when Lane slipped up, and he, like I said, he capitalized on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Bruce Allen, has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds into round 3, declaring your winner by submission due to rear naked choke and still caged aggression amateur lightweight champion, Michael Battle Shipp. All right, we're here in the cage with our winner, officially defending champion, Michael Battle Shipp. A few fans here tonight, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, look, made the trip down from Wisconsin. We've talked about fighting an old teammate. I think that's kind of water under the bridge. You guys went separate paths a while ago. Doesn't take anything away from the type of test that Lane McIntyre is. What does this win tonight here do for you, Mike?
when me and Lane signed to fight, we were cool with it. We saw this coming since January. We knew we were good with it, but it was a little harder than I thought it was going to be not being able to go to Central Illinois Combat Club when I was going down to Peoria to visit friends and family. That's my home, and all my family's there, all the guys I came up with over the years, and I missed it. That was hard. I will definitely say this is the first and last time I will fight a former teammate. But everyone, please, give it up for Lane, please. He's a warrior. He's a champion in his own right. I got all love and respect for him. Thank you.
And like I said, I know Lane was a tough test as far as your skill set goes. Where does that put you on your career path right now?
Well, now I am defending champion, but guys, I got a little bit of a big announcement to make. In a matter of weeks, I will relinquish the title of Cage Aggression Amateur Lightweight Champion because after almost 7 years and over 15 fights, I think it's time for the Battleship to make his professional debut. Does everyone think about that?
Sounds like it might have been a good idea. Well, look, I know you had a tough fight tonight. I want to get you back to start celebrating. So real quick, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your winner, Michael Battleship, his last victory before turning pro.